Happy Friday, everyone. Welcome to this week's episode of Brewed for Business Traveling Podcast. I am still in Fort Collins area, actually Windsor, Colorado today, and we're at Coffee House 29, and I can't wait for you guys to meet my guests today. My first couple on the podcast. Very excited. And so they're from NoCo Foam Co. And so we're going to get into all of that as to what that is and what they do. It's super fun. You guys are going to love it. And if you guys are in the area, Coffee House 29 is fabulous coffee shop, great coffee, delicious food. One of the owners I met, Sean, a human being, so definitely come and check them out. They have a space, they have a meeting room, all the things for you to like really hang out and bring the community together. So without further ado, cheers.
Cheers.
To a great episode. Really delicious.
Yeah, very good.
So, Sarah and Greg, where are you guys from? Because you're not from Colorado originally.
No, we are not. Like most people, we are transplants. We've been out here for the better part of about 17, 18 years.
Okay.
We are from northern Michigan originally, small town up where the two peninsulas come together. So northern and lower Michigan.
Nice. And what brought you guys out to Colorado?
300 days of sun.
Is the weather as bipolar in Michigan as it is here? Because last week it was snowing, then today it's like 80.
No.
People from Michigan think it's very bipolar, and it is a little bit, but not nearly as bipolar as it is here.
Yeah.
So
a little bit more extreme.
A little bit more
I've
extreme.
gone through like the whole variety of things that I brought in my wardrobe, like within a week.
When you can wake up and have to shovel your sidewalks, and then that afternoon go out on the barbecue in your bare feet, it's a little bit different than northern Michigan because it's usually there for at least a couple of days. But yeah, we love the weather out here. We love the people out here, and so this is where we like to call home.
Nice. And so now you guys have a few kids.
We do.
How many kids do you have?
We have 7.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
And one on the way.
One was a lot. So
7.
power
Yep.
to you.
7 with one on the way.
Yep.
Our
Our oldest just got engaged, so we're about to have 7 and
daughter-in-law.
yep. And
So-
Oh, that's amazing. And so what's their age range? Obviously one's getting married.
Yep.
So.
He's 21, and our youngest is 6.
Oh my gosh.
So
Yeah.
we have a whole kickball team.
Yeah, he came March of 2020, so
Yep.
we got to enjoy him right as the pandemic began, and yeah, so it's kind of been a fun. It's been completely different to raise number 7 as it was number 1. So,
Yeah. And they each get a different version of you guys each time.
They do. Yep. Our oldest 6 were all done within 10 years. So at one point we had a whole gaggle of little kids, and now they're kind of getting bigger, and we still have that little guy to keep us young.
Yeah.
And you have in-house babysitters.
We do, and that's the best part. It's amazing.
yeah, it's kind of nice. Like today, we're just like, hey, we got to go do this thing, and
You
you
watch
guys,
the little
you're in
one.
charge.
Yeah.
So
Very different from having to take everybody with me every time I leave.
Oh, I can
So
imagine.
it's a great.
And so you guys have been here 17, 18 years. That means the majority have been born here.
Yes, 4 of them have been born here.
Okay.
So
yeah, so we're not
4 of them have been.
we're not natives, but we created a bunch of them.
Yeah.
So
Nice.
yeah,
That's
so
right. Yep.
Now you said you'd also spent some time in Florida.
correct.
How long were you there for, and where?
We were in Central Florida, in Melbourne, right by Cape Canaveral, Cocoa Beach area.
Mhm.
We were there for
3 years.
3 to 4 years.
Mhm.
We had,
We had 2 girls there, so our second and third one were born
Oh,
there.
Florida.
Mhm.
yes,
We have 2
have
Floridians.
these.
Yep.
yeah. And then we have one Michigander.
Yep.
That's,
Our oldest was born in Michigan.
and then
So
yeah, so we've kind of got to travel a little bit. We love to travel as a family. We find creative ways to do that, and it's
Yeah.
definitely not conventional, but we get to do. They've got to, there's a lot of kids. Our kids get to see. They've seen ocean sunsets and rises, and they've seen mountain sunsets and rises, and they've kind of got to do. They've been to about 35 states,
Yep.
each one of them, except for the youngest.
but
And yeah,
we still love Florida. We
Yeah.
still go to Florida quite a bit. So we're big Disney people. We love Disney.
Yes.
So
And you said what one of your
Our
girls-
oldest daughter works at Disney right now, so
So
She's
if
living the
you
dream.
see lifeguard Lily at Blizzard Beach, say hi from her mom and dad.
Blizzard Beach is so fun. I used to take my time.
Yeah, it's a good time.
She loves it.
She loves it. She gets all of her steps in while she's there. So, but yeah, she really loves being down there. I think she likes the freedom, and then like she'll call mom and be like, "Hey, I'm watching fireworks at the Magic Kingdom tonight," and
I'm super jealous. So
Right.
I get to
You'd be
go.
like, "I'll be
I
right
know. I'm
there."
like, I'm coming. I'm coming.
so yeah.
You said you're going next week.
We're going next week. Yep, my daughter and I are going next week to celebrate her early birthday. She turns 18 in June, so she wanted to make a Disney trip. So we're going before it gets quite as rainy. But
Yeah.
And they're
or
taking-
hot.
And they're taking our future daughter-in-law
Yep,
for the first
for
time.
the first time, she's
Ooh.
never been, so we're going to introduce her
So
to
you're-
Disney.
What's that word for you're initiating?
We're initiating
Yes.
her in. She's
Yeah.
super
This is the final
excited.
test.
Yes.
If she doesn't like Disney, it's not going to work out.
Yeah. Then she kind of has to,
Yeah, and then we're not sure what we're going to do
With
with
our
her.
big
But
other plans.
she's
Right.
super excited, so I think she's going to love it.
What part of Disney do you love the most?
Oh, geez. I love so many things. Honestly, I just love Magic Kingdom because it just has everything together. But I just love seeing the parade and the fireworks and just all the people right there. I just feel like everybody's just together. And I love that. And I love it's something we can do as a family. And there's something for everyone. So kind of when we go, like they all kind of disperse a little bit now and then they come back. But I like it that we can do it all together. That's probably my favorite
like
part.
Meeting points where you're like,
Yep.
okay, we're
And
gonna
Magic Kingdom is my favorite, even though the kids don't always agree. I just love it. The castle, there's nothing like the castle and the fireworks. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's beautiful up there.
It
Now,
is.
were you always like into Disney before?
So funny,
started working?
I actually had never been there when we first got married, and he was like, "Hey, do you want to go to Disney on your honeymoon?" And I was like, "Yeah." And so he
Bad
kind of
mistake.
started.
Had I
It's your
known,
fault.
So it's his
had I
fault.
known that we'd been living near there 3 years later, or 2
Yeah.
years, 3 years later,
Yeah.
I'd probably never would have done it because then we ended up getting season passes and doing all that stuff.
Yep.
And I had been a number of times before, so it wasn't anything new and exciting for me. And now I'm
Now you
Disney
love
trapped, I
it.
guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
No, it's fun. My favorite part is letting them go, and especially now with our daughter there, letting everybody go. Like mom takes individual trips usually with kids and gets to go down there. My least favorite part about Disney is the money, but no, that's
But
okay.
it's worth it.
It's well worth it. I love the fact that they get to create memories and that they get to do something that most other kids don't get to do.
Yeah.
And so I used to joke around when we lived down there. I'm like, my kids get to take a nap dreaming of Disney and wake up and be there. So,
cool.
so
It's fun.
it's fun. We enjoy that.
And how have you always been in like different businesses? Because I know NoCo Foam Co. You just launched.
Correct.
We did, and we have had other businesses in the past. This is the first one that we're doing like,
As a
together
team?
as a family. So this is like a new.
Yeah, you got your whole staff.
We got our
already.
whole
This is
staff, and we have
Yeah.
built in.
From the
It's
6-year-old
amazing.
mascot.
That's
Oh,
right.
he's-
That's
He
right.
loves it. So fun.
Yep.
So it's something we can do together, and I really love that. So this is the first one that we've done together.
Yeah. We've had
So-
other businesses, but this is definitely the one I'm most excited about, and
Yeah.
I think I see the most potential with. And so, you know,
And we're
It's
big
just-
family people, and this one really caters to like the family. So I love that. So we get to meet other people with other kids, and we get to meet other families, and I like that. So
I feel like we can kind of
relate to
identify
them.
or relate to people just because
We have.
have
a
to-
You
lot
had to
of
throw so many
kids.
parties.
yeah.
And you
Yes.
run out of ideas after a while.
You do. You run out of
You
of
do.
ideas. You something. I mean, everybody
And-
kind of does the same thing, and it kind of gets boring, and it's just like
And this one is like really for all ages. I mean, grandmas and grandpas love it, all the way down to little ones love it. It's not. It
college
doesn't.
students love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There isn't really an age group. I mean, we're talking to some neighbors. They're like, maybe we just want to do an adult party
Yeah.
with foam, and I'm like, let's
Adults
do
love
this.
it, so you can
Yeah.
do it with kids, without kids, and I kind of love that because we have just been in all stages of life, and so we get to kind of embrace where every kid is, but still get to do something together.
And honestly, one we were talking to some other people that have the same business, and they have dog parties with this.
Some people do
Okay,
dog
so guys, they do
parties.
foam parties, which are super fun. And so, where did the inspiration like first come
So it actually came from a friend of mine. She started something like this on a smaller scale to do with her kids. And one day I said to Greg, I just said, hey, I got this idea. I think we could do this on a really big scale. It's very popular throughout the United States. And he kind of loved it. So we just went with it and rolled with it and started it. We're actually really excited. So it kind of came from a friend, and it's just really fun. I mean, who doesn't like bubbles?
Right. Exactly. Like foam bath without being in the bathtub.
It is, and it's like giant streams of foam. Like, so it's not just a few bubbles here and there. It's giant foam that you can run through and cut through and
Get lost in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now did you like product test this with your kids, like from the 21-year-old, like, hey, would you find this fun, to like down the 6-year-old?
Oh yeah, and absolutely every single one of them love it at their level, but they all love it together too. So it's something we can do.
Even the teenagers that try to act like they don't like it,
They love
they
it.
love it.
Yeah.
They keep coming
They
back.
always
When the foam machine comes out, everybody comes out.
Yeah. Yeah.
So now, real quick, go back to the teenage comment. It's funny because you guys had most of your kids kind of in a row, right? So did you go like year to year? You were just having like teenage.
Yeah, we're every other. So right now we have a 19, well, we have 21, and then 19, 17, 15, 13, 11, and then
You get a break in
6.
between.
yep. So he's
Yeah.
kind of like the little tiebreaker because we had 3 and 3, and then he was our little tiebreaker. So right now we have a gaggle of teenagers, but they all love it. So it's kind of fun to still be able to spend time with them rather than having them retreat away. They kind of come out when we bring it out. So
And their phones have to disappear.
Yeah. No
can't have the
choice.
phones in the foam. So
Yeah.
that's kind of fun.
Dual purpose.
Well, it is, and that's
Exactly.
kind of what we liked about the foam party business, is that people are outside. They're interacting with each other. Like, you really don't get to have the screens in front of you like a lot of people are doing, because you see all these activities where they bring in the gaming stations and everybody's
they're
just
all
sitting, and
each
they're
at their
just
own monitor.
they're just
Yeah.
looking at at the monitor, and I don't know, we still like the old fashioned. Our teenagers actually don't get phones until later.
Yeah.
We're a little old fashioned that way, but we want the interaction. We want them to learn, just how to interact with each other, and people.
It's really important.
and like to
Yeah.
be with each other. So this is something we can do for fun. And then they can also help us too when we go to different birthday parties or different things that we do. They can also learn a business aspect of it. So we're hoping as it continues to grow that they will continue to learn and, learn a little extra.
Have some influence, and I mean, because I got teenagers to help with Instagram, and then and just some of that
Yeah,
stuff.
where they understand a little better.
They do.
Yeah.
You have to go to them sometimes for help. And say,
Yeah.
I don't understand, but
And it's more fun to
It
get
is.
them involved in like a level that they're like, okay, we can help.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And then,
hopefully.
and then if they want to, like, if they want to expand onto something, then let's go ahead and do that. If they want to say, hey, we want to do this in addition, okay, well, let's take a look at it and let's set up a plan and let's see how we can make this happen.
Yeah.
And
we also love this because we could expand it eventually into more things as we get more clientele, but it's something that doesn't get old. So hopefully we will have a lot of repeat customers that keep coming back. So then we'll make even more friends, and then they'll have more people that they know and can, build a big community.
That's cool. Yeah, because then you can have all sorts of, depending on like what people start to ask you too, like when you do the events, you have like
Right.
a foam party and a water slide.
Yep.
Like a
We
mix,
could do that. And a lot of people do bounce houses with them
Yeah.
on the side. So right now we're just doing the foam, which is a great start, and hopefully we'll see where it grows from there.
like, if you go down the southern states, I know in the winter they do these snow businesses.
Yeah.
So they create the
fake
snow,
snow.
the fake
Yep.
snow.
Which is basically foam.
It's basically
Right, it's-
foam. It's just
Secret is
colder,
out.
Yes.
Yes.
Exactly.
And then here we're not sure how well that would take off. I mean, this winter might have been great.
Right.
Because there wasn't any
May.
snow. I know. Yeah, we got double our intake in May than we did all winter long. So
We'll kind of see where it
we'll
goes.
kind of see where it goes and just kind of explore off that. And
So we can do foam parties during the day, or then if you want to do it at night, we can do glow in the dark foam.
Ooh.
So that's really fun too.
So what is, for the people that don't know, like what is involved in both of those?
So it's basically you get an hour party. Most people don't want more than an hour. It's really fun. There's a giant foam cannon that comes and we just create mountains and mountains of foam. And then if you can play in it, we continue the foam for the whole hour. It builds into big, huge mounds.
Yeah.
And yeah, we can play games if you want to play games. We have a big music box that we play. We can play your playlist. We can play our playlist. If you want to do like fun little games for kids' birthday parties, we're more than happy to do that. So you get us that come, we'll run the party for you, and we'll make sure that everybody is filled with foam. And then if you do it at night, it's glow in the dark foam. So
So the foam itself is glow in the dark.
yes.
Yeah, so we have black lights, and then it kind of creates this glow effect. Our favorite game to play is Find the Shoe.
Yeah, if you lose a shoe.
So
does that happen to grow by accident?
yeah,
A lot of the kids just will run around with shoes or lose it. You don't have to be in a backyard. Parking lots are great. We can do small spaces or big spaces. We've done it as small as a porch or 15 by 15, or we've done it as large as like a big backyard. So, and if there's enough people, we can get 2 foam cannons if we need to. So there's really no limit to it.
And they don't have to be like invading. I mean, you can be like fully clothed.
You can be.
fine.
It's
Most people-
hypoallergenic. It's not going to ruin your clothes. It's completely safe for animals, completely safe for kids. So you can be in your clothes. I mean, the longer you're in it, you're probably going to get a little wet because it's foam. And if you do it on the grass, I mean, if you're going to trample the grass, then it's going to get a little wet. But yeah, afterwards, it just completely dissolves. It's environmentally safe. There's nothing that's going to hurt anything, and then it just goes away. It's the easiest cleanup ever. Bubbles.
I mean, it's kind of like we talked about earlier. It's like taking a bubble bath. Once those bubbles, they just eventually start to dissipate, and so it's very easy cleanup. But yeah, very pet friendly, people friendly. Everything's just fun.
I can just imagine too, like you mentioned, like the dog foam party, and I'm like, I just imagine the dogs running through there, like
Dogs love
losing
it.
their minds.
You can
trying to
throw
catch
like
the
balls
foam.
in there, yeah, and they can try to catch the foam.
Yeah, they go in there and they try to root out where the ball went, and yeah, they love doing it. So.
How high up does the foam go? Like, do you have it where like they basically like cover people so you can almost do like a maze?
So we can get it that high if you want it that high, or we don't have to. So if we're doing like a party for little kids, 3-4-year-olds, we're obviously not going to make it 6 feet high. But if you want it 6 feet high, then we just come a little early to kind of start mounding it up before the party starts, and then we can get it as 6 to 8 feet. Yeah. So it goes pretty high.
So now do you continuously like shoot out the foam to maintain that? Because
Absolutely.
obviously like over time, like it would.
Yeah,
starts
it's continuous foam for the entire party. And then, once it starts mounding up, it's not going to completely disappear. But yeah, as the kids and people run through it, it's going to go down a little bit. So we will continuously blow it. So it'll just be a pile of foam for an hour.
And even after we leave, it still stays for a while.
For
Like
a little bit.
Some people want us to spray it down so it disappears, and other people just say, leave it.
Yeah, kids will play in it.
Kids will play in it. It's kind of fun.
Go out.
Yep.
Yeah.
And the kids go
Exactly.
in.
That's
They
exactly
catch
it.
us,
When they're trying to not act interested, and then they're like, "Oh, this is kind of cool."
Right. You're like, I want to see what this feels
Yeah.
like.
Yeah.
Yeah. I always felt like, wait, my son now is 21.
Okay.
But we always did of course, all sorts of parties and stuff. Never a foam party, although that would have been really fun.
Okay.
But like every time like we
It's
went
never
to a
too late.
different place, like the trampoline parks or the arcades and stuff, I'm like, I don't want to just be like the mom sitting on the outside, like,
Well, and that's exactly it. This is something that parents can join in, and they have a lot of fun. And I feel like a lot of parties, parents don't join in with their kids as much as they should anymore. They kind of sit on the sidelines, and this is something that really brings the whole family together. We love doing birthday parties, backyard, front yard, parking lots. We've done daycares. We have a couple of VBSs this summer, so that'll be really fun. We'll kind of see what happens.
Yeah.
And what's BBS?
Vacation Bible schools for churches and stuff. So we will go do the parties for them too.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do like a day fair or something like that.
Yeah. Usually at the end of the week, they'll do like a little party at the end to celebrate and just have a good time. And so we'd like to come in and offer our services and whatever we can do.
Love it. So
that's so cool. And so now you just decided to launch this like officially. Were you doing like some parties here and there kind of like to test it out before you?
So we've done a few parties to test it out, and then it officially launched a couple of weeks ago. So now we are taking full bookings for the whole summer. And so you just have to go to the website and you can ask questions. All the pricing is there. All of the information is there. And then
That's nice. And there's no question.
Nope.
There's
And you
no,
can
like-
just, you hit book it, and it actually won't officially book it. It'll send it to us, and we'll call and verify your date. We'll make sure we have everything you need. And then we just ask for a deposit, and then here we come. We'll be there. It takes we'll be there probably 45 minutes before the party to set up. and then we'll be there the full length of the party, and then we do cleanup as well.
Now you said someone can do, they typically ask for an hour, but they can do longer than that if they so choose.
Absolutely. If they want extra, it's just a little extra charge. But yeah, you can just tell us how long you want it for. We're willing to stay as long as you want. But for a typical birthday party, it's about an hour.
Okay. And then you said it was one cannon?
It's one cannon right now. For around 30 to 50 kids, it can handle. If there's more than that, we'll bring 2. So that the foam is doubled, just
So
to
you do
make
have,
sure.
like, the option of
Absolutely.
We do. So if it's some of the bigger parties, the 50 to 100 range.
We'll bring 2 just to make sure that everybody is fully engulfed in the foam.
Mhm.
We don't want the foam to run out. So if it's around 30, 35 kids, we'll bring 1.
Yeah. And what do you find for the most part, like with the kids, like what do they end up doing? Do they just like to run through it? Do they like to
Honestly,
stuff, or like
yeah,
what kind of
most
things
of
they
them
like?
run through it most of the time. It's full running the whole time.
Yeah.
Some of them will stop and play with it. They'll make themselves look like Santa Claus, or,
Yeah.
do that. Sometimes they like to play tag, or we'll have big dance parties because we bring the big speakers. And so they love to do that. Some kids like the hokey pokey or stuff like that. We'll do stuff like that interactive in the foam. But honestly, running through the foam is the #1 favorite thing to do. Just cut through the foam.
Right. I could just think of that. Like that would be like the funnest part to it.
Yeah.
Is it I don't know that the consistency of the foam, well, I mean, I know it's foam, but obviously like when you guys like build it up and stuff, like does it get to the point where like you maybe could like build like a little maze for
You
them?
probably could.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you like walk through
Yeah,
it.
If they
like, you have one
all
person
stayed
that-
on the same path, and then you totally could probably do that.
yeah,
Most of
you'll
the
have
kids,
the one kid that runs through.
yes,
Like,
and as soon as you have that
That'd
one
be
kid
ours.
cut through, that would be our child. So yeah, but you
Everyone's
could
job
if you
to break
wanted to. It's really endless. It brings out a lot of imagination, and it's fun to see what the kids come up with.
yeah.
So
I know I've seen it a lot, like there's like clubs that'll do that too, where they
Yep.
have like the foam, like on the ground, like a foam party. It usually goes like I think waist high,
Mhm.
things like that. So it could go for
Absolutely.
any type of event.
It
Yeah,
could,
it's-
and we don't have to build it as high if you don't want it as high. So we kind of cater to whatever your needs are, and then we just
I mean, it really is kind of unlimited. So
That's awesome. So how have you guys gotten the word out so far?
So we're working on that. That's the hardest part, is to try to get people to know that we're here and know that we're, open for business, and we're trying to book parties for the summer. So we are starting to advertise on Facebook and Instagram a little bit, a lot of word of mouth. We've been passing out a lot of flyers and trying to let the different neighborhoods go. But
a lot of boots on the ground.
mhm,
I usually stand out on the back porch and yell.
we're trying. So that's the hardest part right now, is just getting the education out there that we're here and what exactly a foam party is.
Yeah.
So
There's really not a lot. There's really no other competition up here in Northern Colorado. Like we said, there are a few that are
there are a few down in Denver, but
but really, so it's just getting the education out and people seeing it. And then once they see their kid's face light up with excitement when that foam pops out, then they're like, worth it.
Yeah.
we've never had a disappointed kid. We've never had somebody say, I wish I wouldn't have
To
had
me,
foam."
it's like Disney.
Yeah.
Like I dread forking out that money before we go there, but I've never regretted
yeah.
having my family or kids just love being there, and then they come back and talk about it, and they excited about the next time they get to go.
Yeah.
So so that's
It's all the experiences, and
It
and I
is.
do feel that it's unfortunate because like even when my son was growing up, like I grew up outdoors all the time playing with like the neighborhood kids. And I tried to enforce that in my son. Unfortunately, the other neighborhood kids were not outdoors, And
Yes.
so like it was very limited to like, okay, the imagination of like doing something and going outside by yourself. But then at some point then you're like, you kind of give in and you're like, all right, you can come in and,
Exactly.
do the things.
yeah.
So it's nice to have an opportunity to bring them back outside and just to have a little fun, especially in this area. It's
Well, and
Right.
that's just it. Like I said, if we bring out the foam cannon, I mean, people come.
yeah.
So they see it and it's super fun. So we're trying to just promote outdoor, family fun, be with your friends. And we've never had anybody complain, honestly. It's just a fun
You know, it'd be
business.
really fun and an idea. See, I don't know if this would work out for you guys, but I know that there's a lot of like, I want to say block parties in the area, right?
Mhm.
Like the downtown
Yeah.
areas will do a lot of things like to partner with maybe like a local chamber to be like, hey, next event, we'd like to donate like an hour of our
Absolutely.
because in that way, then you get a bunch of people to really experience it, and they're like, "Oh my gosh, what is
Yes,
this?"
that would be awesome.
Yeah, I mean, that's one of the things we're trying to promote too is block parties. So
Yep.
I
And
know
we're definitely willing to work with local businesses to partner to get the name out there. And
I mean, it's a new business, so we're willing to make some deals, and as long as it's mutually beneficial.
Let's get the word out there.
Let's get the word out there, and let's enjoy life together instead of just
and the 300 days of sun.
right. Exactly.
Can't beat that at
No.
all.
No.
At all. So you've done like some local stuff.
Mhm.
You've spread the word out there. You do have a Facebook page. All of that is linked, I'm assuming, through your website, correct?
Sure.
Yes.
If not, we'll make sure.
If not, we're going to make sure. But I think so.
I'm pretty sure it
We
is.
do
I mean,
have a Facebook page. We do have an Instagram account, and we also have the website, which is going to be your biggest source of information. And phone number on there goes right to us. So if you call, we will answer.
Yeah.
So any questions?
I hate to throw like one more platform at you, but I feel like TikTok would do really well for your company.
So we're working on getting a TikTok account set up. We're still pretty new, so we're trying. So we're hoping to have that up and going by the end of next
I'm
week.
trying.
We're trying. TikTok.
I'm a Gen Xer.
Yeah.
So
we're trying.
We're like social
So,
media.
We're hoping to get the TikTok up and going. So
listen, I'm a marketing agency, and I myself fought getting TikTok for a long time because I was like, I don't need another platform. Like, let me just focus on the ones that I have. And my team was like, you really should have a presence there. And I was like, fine, but it's literally been like a year. And then I had like my first, like, I felt old. I was like trying to clear like notifications when I first got it. Like nothing I was doing was working because every time I closed the app, I had like 10 notifications, and I'm like, ooh, it wasn't anyone engaging with my stuff. It was like some notification for the platform or friends posting or something. But it was obnoxious.
Or marketing agency calling you. Yeah.
Right. They do that.
Yeah. I know.
So like all of the things, and I just couldn't clear the notifications, and I'm so OCD, like, and I see the notifications, I have to clear them. And I was literally pulling up to a drive-through, I think a Starbucks, and the barista was like, I forget now what it is. We've got the Gen Z, but then after Gen Z, whatever. He was very young.
Yeah.
And I was like, please help me. Like, I know you know TikTok. Like, I don't know how to clear these things. I was like, I felt so old in that moment. I was like, here I am. I do marketing for all the things. And I'm like, I couldn't figure out how to clear those notifications.
And I think that's why I haven't jumped on TikTok much. I do have a TikTok account.
well, we're working on it.
But
we're hoping to get
but I
out.
haven't done the NoCo with it. So that's just been my.
It's in the works.
It's in the works.
We'll get it going.
We'll get it going this week.
Yeah.
I'll have her do it.
So there is just some things for you guys to be aware of. So growing your Facebook business page is difficult.
Okay.
Facebook does not make it easy. Your business Facebook page, especially initially when you're starting, is more like for your ad spend, right? Like for where to have like your ad account from.
Okay.
But like to actually like grow like followership and engagement, Facebook has always been the hardest to do that.
Okay.
Instagram is a lot easier, right? Because it's more open, and you get like more, the business pages get more visibility than they do like on Facebook. Keep that in mind. But the one thing to know overall is the social media platforms basically care like how you show up to.
Okay.
So if you just go on and like post, they won't promote your stuff as much as if you're on there posting and engaging, like liking, commenting, like other people's posts. So it's like it's important to. Got a garbage truck joining the podcast right now.
Thank you, Waste Management.
I wish we could have like please hold for these temporary sponsor messages. But yeah, so if you're on there, like try to dedicate a portion of your day to like just liking and commenting other people's posts, whether you really want to or you like their stuff or not.
Okay.
And it doesn't have to be related to your business.
Okay.
Right. Like, so the more that you're showing up, like it just helps kind of promote your content that much more.
Okay.
And human reciprocity, right? Like if I like your stuff, then you're more likely to like my stuff. Be like, oh, Julie's supporting what I'm doing. I should really support what she's doing, right? Like we kind of almost feel that like guilt sometimes.
Yep.
But it does work. And so I would definitely, ballpark on that. Do you guys have a Google my business page yet?
Yes. Okay. So that's all. That's being done.
Yeah, that might be done.
Okay.
So we're still like I
We
said,
do
we're
rank
in
number
the-
one.
We're in the beginning phase, but we
On the
are number
search,
one.
On the
Yeah,
search.
we're
That's
number one in
awesome.
the search, but we're working on it. So those few things are hopefully going to come together. We're just hoping to get the word out there as quickly as possible, so we can get some parties booked, and then
I feel like we got started a little late, but
Started a little late. What do you mean?
well,
It's
the
for
summer
the
season is
season.
Oh,
coming.
in the season.
Yeah.
in the season, so
but-
we finally went ahead, pulled the trigger on all this, and then
So now
got
we're
a,
just
got
trying
a
to
few
get it
small
out there.
parties, and then
Yeah.
having the snow that hit last week. But now with it hitting 90s, we're kind of hoping that people get a little bit more excited. So, so it's just I feel like we were a little behind the 8 ball, but I don't feel like we're completely out of it. So
Yeah. There's
Yeah.
still time.
There's
I would
still time.
definitely do. So the Google My Business obviously is free.
Okay.
And so that gives you a great place to promote your business.
Okay.
But also, obviously if someone's searching on Google and they're searching in the area, it just makes it easier for them to like spotlight like all of your information. Although again, right now you're number one. So, that's beneficial to you too.
That's right.
But also like once you start doing parties or the parties that you have done, you can get reviews
Okay.
on your Google page, which helps too. So, AI has been kind of taken over in the last 2 years, definitely
Yes,
the
it
last
has.
year.
Yeah.
And it has changed the way that people search, right? So people would typically go to like Google and search what they need. So a lot of them now are going to like their AI of choice to do the search. And AIs look at your website differently than Google does. So Google,
Okay.
like in order to rank, is a matter of like keywords and like you're saying like what people are searching for like on your website, right? AI is more searching for like depth of content. So if someone is asking like, what should I expect from a foam party, right? And so if that information is on your website, then it's more likely that the AI tools agents will pull your website to share with whoever is searching for that.
Okay.
So if you guys get a chance, do like a top 10 tips of what to expect for a foam party, or like a why foam party is so much fun,
Okay.
right? Like do like different kind of like blog contents, like written content like that you could put on your website.
Okay.
And
it
that just
tastes
helps.
delicious.
We have flavored foam.
Actually, we do have mango foam,
Really?
so it smells. It's a scent.
Smells
Don't
like
eat it,
mango.
but I mean you can. But
But it
yeah,
does
it does
smell
smell like mango.
very good.
Yeah. That's so interesting that they even like do that.
Yeah, yeah.
The
We do have the
options.
regular foam, but most
The
everybody
mango scent
prefers
is-
the mango because once we leave, it kind of lingers for a day or two. They can get that mango smell of their house.
Right. Instead of like, I guess presumably, otherwise it's
Just
kind of
so
It
soapy.
just doesn't
Yeah.
smell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
doesn't really
It's
smell.
really not.
Yeah.
Doesn't have a
This is a
smell.
clean smell.
It's just
Exactly.
clean. That's right. It's just good,
Right.
clean fun.
Yeah, that's how kind of we advertise it. It's good, clean fun.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, I love that. Okay, so
Sorry.
otherwise they could do kid parties for sure.
Kid
And we
parties.
could do like bar mitzvahs and all of the things. You could even do like corporate parties.
corporate parties,
Kind of do like some team building exercises, something fun.
Absolutely.
quinceañeras.
Yeah.
Yeah. College parties.
Yeah.
Um,
We'll
we
do
are
college
in a
parties. Yep,
college
we are in a
area.
college town. Actually, we got 4 universities pretty much within an hour and a
Oh my
half
gosh,
range
I
of
didn't
here.
know.
Yeah, we got University of Wyoming up in Laramie, which is at an hour and 10 minutes. We got University of Northern Colorado, where my wife went to college for a while. And we got obviously Colorado State University, and then we could even make it down to Boulder if we needed to as well too. So
Oh yeah. So what is the range of?
So we're willing to go. We're primarily northern Colorado. Anything south of Longmont will just be an extra travel fee, just because it's expensive to travel.
Yeah,
And
gas
anything,
is not going down.
yes, and we're even willing to go up to Cheyenne, Laramie, and that's a little bit extra of a travel fee. But it's mostly northern Colorado, basically from Longmont north, all the way across. So Greeley, Berthoud, Johnstown,
Fort Collins,
Fort
along
Collins, Loveland,
So like North Front Range.
North Front Range.
There
Yep.
you go.
And if we if
Windsor,
somebody
of
wanted
course.
this elsewhere,
We
yeah,
can make it
all
we
happen.
can make it happen.
negotiable.
It's all negotiable, and it's all about availability. So book early.
We like to we like to make people's lives better.
Yeah.
So
if we can make it happen.
if we can make it happen and just enjoy the time, because there's always other adventures. Like my son really wants to get up to Steamboat because that's where he was born, and we haven't been back there since he's been born.
Yeah.
So you know, we need to make things happen. We can make it happen.
Yeah.
So,
So if you have a party in Steamboat,
Yeah.
We really want to go there.
Yeah. got to make sure my 15-year-old is available. So,
Right. That's the fun part because then you get to go and you're just there for an hour, so you get to go and explore the different areas and stuff.
Yeah, and we're really with the people for about 3 hours, about an hour before, and then the party, and then we're usually there, 30 to 45 minutes after, making sure everything's torn down, cleaned up, and everything is like we found it, maybe just a little bit wetter.
Right.
a little cleaner.
But a little cleaner.
With mango
the
smell.
lack of rain around here,
There you go.
not necessarily like a bad.
It's not. And a lot of people do it in driveways and parking lots. It's like the favorite place to do it just because it doesn't get the ground, trampled as much, but backyards are fine too.
Or like the dirt around here, like is that clay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you could do it. It just gets a little muddy.
Mud. Yeah. It should be
So,
like foamy mud.
foamy
Yeah.
mud.
Yeah. Mango foamy mud.
Yeah. Yeah. There
So-
you go.
So yeah.
Oh, that's so funny. So then for the range, so we've got like front range.
Yep.
Obviously where you guys could go. Now you do right?
We do.
Yes, that too. It just made me think of like your profile picture that says like the IP and pools like
Yes, that is me. If you
Lovely.
see, I have a tube that says IP and pools, and
That was from our 6-year-old's birthday party.
Oh,
Yes.
that's so
So,
fun.
yeah.
and funny enough, I might.
Yeah.
Right. You never know.
No, my friends were like, yeah, it doesn't surprise me. So
Yeah. It's
but-
funny. So for the range of the area that you guys cover and the range of the kind of events that you can do, you guys do have a preference. Like you said, you like to make people happy, like families happy and stuff. You do have a soft spot for like the kids' parties.
That is really our favorite thing to do right now is the kids' parties and getting to know the families in the area. That's probably our number one.
I won't just say goal, but just kind of our number one enjoyment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
In an ideal world,
In
if
an
you had to
ideal
turn
world.
away business and you can only work with certain
Yes, then we
types,
would
then you would
do
all
kids'
parties.
birthday parties all day long at different people's houses. I mean, I think that's the best thing. When we can go to their house, they don't have to go anywhere. There's not a lot of setup or cleanup. I mean, as a mom, I would totally have loved that when my kids were little. If I didn't have to go to a venue and I didn't have to, pay to take my kids there and then have to get them all back home. Just to be at home is amazing. So that's one of the key things that I love, especially when I work with another mom. And I'm like, this is just to make your life as easy as possible. And honestly, I appreciate that. So I try to do that for others. That's my favorite.
well, it's great
So,
for the moms and for the dads because it's like, well, dads get to go play.
Yeah.
And then moms kind of have a little like an hour of free time to just kind of chat with the other ladies or just
And we do the
Prep
whole
And
thing.
other kids are
Yeah,
focused.
they're not
Exactly.
going to have to entertain them for the hour. They're not going to have to really do anything after the hour. There's usually, they provide the cake or whatever for their kids and they do presents and then the birthday party's over. So honestly, it would have been, had this been around when my kids were little, I would have done this all day long because
Right.
this would have been amazing. The kids would have been fun. I would have been happy because it would have been so low maintenance for me. But yeah, so that's our goal is just to make it, I love doing that for other people. So if we could just do that all day long, that'd be awesome.
So yeah, mom groups.
Mom groups, yeah, that would be
Get
spread the
the
word.
information out there for all of
Please.
the kids.
And all
Yeah.
ages. We've done like toddlers all the way up to, like I said, college age or beyond adults. Adult parties are very popular.
Yeah. Now, is there a concern if anyone like ingests the foam? I mean, other than
nothing.
Nope,
it's like
it's completely non-toxic. It's
Okay.
not going to hurt anybody. It's completely hypoallergenic. We've never had any issues with anything, and everything's on the website. You can see it's literally just bubbles.
you know what else would be really good? Is there an adoption? I was thinking back to the pet foam parties. If there's like an adoption house, so they could do like a foam party for like adoptable pets. That would be cute.
That would be really cute
Because then
Yeah,
you
that
get
would
to
be fun.
see the potential
And then they could-
future
yes.
family member
Actually, I love that idea.
playing around in the foam and having a good time.
I'm trying to pull this up. I have a little photo of so don't mind me, but I'll go ahead and keep oh, there it is. We are certified autism resource.
Oh,
So we
love
actually
that.
have the actual certification and everything
That is
too. So
But I
um,
love the adoption idea. That's a great idea.
Right.
So that would be
Give them
amazing.
a little showcase, and then for autism too, yeah, because it's safe. It's something they get to
Yep.
explore and
And
experience.
it's sensory friendly. I mean, it's not going to overwhelm them. So we've done that as well.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, because it almost does the opposite. They could just like stand in the foam and then just be like surrounded.
Yeah.
In, like,
Well,
their
they can
own
either
little
stand in
bubble.
it or they can just
Watch it.
watch it. They can stand,
Touch
they
it.
can touch it. They can do whatever they
Yeah.
want. So there's so many different things and so many different avenues that we can do that. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I think the adoption is a great idea.
Yeah.
So that would be fun because you can see.
I love it.
Right?
We'll have to
And
see
it
if
would
we
be
can
great
get
like
that.
photo op too. Like
Yeah, it
even if
would.
they're not like adopted in the moment, but to
Right.
see like
Yep.
the dog like have as much joy.
Well, you can see the dogs. Like in my opinion, would be you can see the dogs how they interact and how they handle different situations, right?
Mhm.
Because we've tried to adopt a dog before, and we brought it home and had to take it back because it just did
Did
not
not work with
Yeah.
kids.
work well with the kids.
Yeah,
as
and
we
it's
thought.
not like you just have one, you know.
Right,
Right.
exactly.
We have a lot going on.
We have a lot
sometimes.
going on. So if the dog's
So-
overwhelmed, then
And I also think that
Yeah.
helps us a little bit is that we're used to the chaos. So birthday parties don't stress us out. I mean, things are going to go wrong always with something, and we don't get super overwhelmed about it because
Practice.
we are chaos amazing.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Thrive in chaos.
We thrive in chaos. So
I won't say we love it, but we definitely know how to
Maneuver.
handle it.
and we can
Yeah.
also do parties any time of the day. So we're willing to do morning, afternoon, or even late at night.
Okay.
So that's the other
Obviously
thing.
Monday through Sunday, all of the
Anytime.
holidays, all of the days. No.
Mhm.
Yep,
We
as long as it's
usually
not
only
booked.
do about 3 a day at most because just for us to travel and get set up and everything. But yeah, so
How do you guys combat the winds in this area?
Great question.
love it.
You can't really combat it too much.
You have
You
to
just-
embrace the
You
wind.
have to embrace the wind. So if it does get really windy,
Foam's gonna blow.
the
a little.
foam's gonna blow. It will
But
blow.
we try to stack it heavier on the bottom so it kind of stays lower at that point.
So it almost
But-
like sticks to itself.
Yep.
Mhm.
So if it's an extremely windy day and we need to reschedule, then maybe we
We
can
but-
do it. But honestly, for the most part,
Blowing foam is fun too.
it's fun. Like
and
it's.
if it's raining, we can do it in the rain.
In fact, I just saw on it was a baseball game. I can't remember who it was, but they had foam blow in from outside of the stadium and land in there. And I was watching the video, and they're like, "What is this?" And I'm like, "I know exactly what that is." And it was somebody
It was
nearby.
just like
It must
a
have just-
random.
Yep.
It must have just blown up over top of the building and then came in. And so, but yeah, it holds together really well. So yeah.
You should find that video clip. If it was on like national TV, you might have to
It
do some
was.
research.
It was actually on one of our Facebook groups that we're a part of.
Yeah. So if you can somehow like take that clip and then have like your logo on like the phone,
That's a
Oh, that's a good idea.
you're
Yeah.
like popping into
Yep.
the
Yeah.
ninth inning. you
Yeah,
know?
Popping in, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Yep. So foam is fun, even when it's flying. So we just try to embrace whatever, because especially in Colorado, you never quite know what you're going to get. But I mean, light rain, we can totally do it in the rain, or we can do it in winds for sure.
And so the rain doesn't like dissolve at all, or just
If
because you
it's-
continue to shoot it out so that it.
It's continuous. So I mean, it's like
I mean, heavy downpour is one
heavy
thing.
downpour is going to be different. But if it's just raining, sprinkling on and off, it's
Which is kind of what
completely
seems to happen around
yeah.
here.
Which is actually what you
completely
really
fine.
want. And I mean, it kind of helps keeps the foam sticky,
Mhm.
like to the ground. So
So that doesn't really. I mean,
So then it
obviously,
doesn't fly away.
So it doesn't fly away.
Obviously, thunder and lightning, we would reschedule. But
Yeah. So do you
So-
guys also, if the ground wet helps, do you guys like water wet the ground before?
we do
you
not.
put out
No.
We can if you want to. A lot of
No.
people, like I said, like the cement better because then it doesn't trample the grass and make it kind of.
muddy.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
going to make it wet. So, if you really don't want your
It
grass,
won't kill
wet,
it won't kill the grass.
It's not
Like
going to kill it, but it's going to make it. I mean, you're going to have kids running
Pretty
all
matted
over
down
it. Yeah.
for a few
So
days.
that's the thing. But a lot of people just really like the cement. So
Yeah.
kids just usually wear water shoes. You don't even have to wear shoes if you don't want to. But
Right.
yeah.
Just depends on obviously
Just
like
depends.
the ground. and
but then
stuff.
it makes it really hard to play the game find your shoe.
Someone has to
Someone
wear
has
the
to
I
do
shoe.
it.
feel like somebody has to lose a shoe.
Or you just throw a shoe in there.
Yeah.
That's another idea too. Like just have like random things that they have to find.
We
like
can
a
do that, and
scavenger
we have
hunt.
like beach balls and stuff we can throw in there, and we kind of just work with whatever the people want. I mean, if they want us to interact with the kids, we will. If they don't want us to do that, we won't. If they want to play a playlist, they can play theirs. We can play ours. We can do no music. So we're just really customizable, which is nice.
Yeah, that is beautiful. So yeah, if you're having a party, that would be a fun thing. Like it could be on theme. You could have like things hidden.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know,
absolutely.
like in the yard, people have to find, like the kids have to find through the foam.
Yep.
The little scavenger hunt.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah. Find the beach ball, find the ring, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
People love games, right?
They do, and I find a lot of people really do want games. They think the kids are going to be less entertained than what they are with just the foam. So I find that we don't play as many games as they originally think we need.
Yeah.
The foam is entertaining on its own, but we're always willing to do.
That's fun. I realize too, like adults love games. So part of the reason I also started the podcast is there's a content creator that that fell into my feed because I am not a watch girl. I've not worn a watch since cell phone stole time. But he's a watch creator, and he basically started documenting like this whole process of like growing his watch business. But he does this scavenger hunt where he pops into different towns. Now it's countries. So all over the world, he'll pop into a different place, and he gives people like a couple clues of where he is. And if they find him, then they have to say his tagline, and then they get a free watch. Right?
I follow him too.
Yes. Tim Hayden, he's amazing, and it's so fun. And again, I'm not a watch girl, but I love that like everyone dives into the comments and they're like, oh, maybe he's at this park, or I think he's over there. Someone go check it out, right? So like everyone kind of like tunes in, and it just reminded me how much people love games. I also like going to casinos, right? And I like playing slot machines, like the penny slot machines. It's just fun, all the bells and whistles and the lights and all the things, right? And I feel like we all have that. It'd be fun if you guys did like kind of a scavenger hunt type like that, where like maybe Greg, you're somewhere covered in foam and the people have to find you.
Yeah,
true.
We could do that too. My wife is really good at scavenger hunts, creating them and everything. In fact, for all of our kids, she's always done scavenger hunts, or like one year she did scavenger hunt for one of the kids' birthdays at Disney World.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Send
So
them to the different locations.
and then they had to take a picture and send it back. And then she's also she does games at the house all the time for the kids for all the different events. Like, so whether it's Christmas, like our 6-year-old loves games. So he was just like, hey, it's my birthday. He didn't want any friends over. He actually just wanted to do games with the foam, and then
just with family.
And then
so
just
we
with
have
family.
a lot of games. Like if you want us to give you ideas, I have a lot of games.
She's the master.
I'm the master.
That would be
games.
great. I wouldn't like necessarily give away all your ideas, so I was gonna say at first, like write it in a block, because then everyone will steal it. But it could be a package.
It could be a package,
right?
That's a
like
good
you
idea.
Just name like foam fun, and like have different packages of like here's an additional add-on. Like if you want, not only can we bring the foam, but we'll have like a game surrounding it. So
that's a good idea.
Make
it add it as a package.
Yeah, she's
that.
like I said, she's the game master, and then she loves to play board games and everything too. So she's always like you said, like she like
adults like games.
Adults like games.
Games are fun.
Right? We get to have a little fun too. It's not just the kids that get to have fun.
Right? I know.
Like now, when my son was growing up, like all the Disney movies, always loved watching them. And when he was younger, it was like the perfect excuse to like have him. They'd be like, "Oh yeah, I'm bringing my son. He could probably care less." Like I enjoyed it more than he did. Excuse me. And then he got older, and all of a sudden, I found myself as a grown adult, like going to watch a Pixar movie. I was like, you know what? It's fun. Why not?
Yeah, it is. Adults like fun too. So that's a great idea.
Going back to the Disney
create
theme.
The packages.
Going back to the Disney theme, like my kids love to go to Epcot. I do too, but I like going during the beer and wine festival. So,
so you can that's your fun. So
that's my fun.
The game.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and the Epcot is not as exciting as like some of the other parks.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. There's nothing like a castle.
Yeah, I do also love Universal Studios because I'm a roller coaster girl. So
our teenagers really enjoy it.
Our teenagers do, and I am not as much of a roller coaster person as I used to be. Now that I've had kids, I feel like my center of balance is a little off. But
and
they love it.
And they also like Harry Potter.
Yeah, that's definitely we've done a great job with that. It just keeps expanding to like different.
They're always coming up with something new.
Yeah, and it was such a staple. Like my son read all of the books, like. And we watched all the movies. I mean, I don't even know how many millions of, Harry Potter weekends we had, right? Of like the marathons of watching the whole thing. And it's just really cool to like go in and experience that. But that's also part of the magic of Disney. Like I grew up on all the Disney movies, right? And to go and see what you've seen and like what you love, the stories, and being able to like walk through them.
Yeah,
and, like,
absolutely.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's beautiful what they do.
It is.
Yep.
Music and all of it.
I know, and the smells, like it just smells
Yeah.
Disney, right?
Mango. Mango.
And no bugs.
And no bugs. That's right.
They have that figured out, especially
They
in
do.
Florida.
You know
I
they
don't know
use
how they do
garlic
that.
for that.
Is it garlic?
Yeah.
Really? Is that the secret?
I
It is
don't
a
know.
secret. So you can Google this.
Uh-huh.
Walt Disney, when he created Disney World,
Mhm.
he hired, I think it was the head engineer that did the Panama Canal.
Okay.
And remember, people were dying from all the different, or from malaria from the mosquitoes.
Mhm.
And once they figured out what it was, he hired that engineer. And there's like a light garlic spray that they use that you can't really smell, and that helps keeps the mosquitoes away.
I didn't know that.
So-
Genius.
Yeah.
I know.
They've got
Yeah.
some
I
of it
wish I knew
figured
the-
out.
Garlic spray everywhere.
Right? Yeah.
But it doesn't smell like garlic there, so I don't know.
Right. So they probably have something in it that like masks the garlic
No
smell.
idea.
Or it's-
Probably.
No, I mean, I'm
Because
sure.
it doesn't smell like garlic.
You don't smell
No.
garlic
you
at
don't
all.
smell. Yeah, it just smells.
Like Disney.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Right.
there is no like name for it. It's not
No.
flower. It's not floral. It's not.
No. It's
No,
like
it has
Disney. I don't know.
actually
a
wonderful
unique-
smells.
Yeah.
It does.
Maybe
So-
they bottle it
I-
and they
don't
sell
know.
it.
I don't know.
They can, because there's different smells at different parks in different places.
Well, we had been.
It's all about like all sensory.
It is. It's about remembering that, and then you want to go smell that again.
Well, it was funny because I had a car scent that I put in my car,
Mhm.
and I had it in a little box, and I put it in the box, and I opened the box, and I'm like, this smells like Soren. And then I
Like the
call
ride,
the
yeah.
ride Soren, and I
Yeah.
call my wife, and I'm like, I opened the box, like, what's it smell like? She goes, I don't know, but it smells familiar. I'm like, Soren. She goes, oh, it does.
Yes.
Yes, so you
Like,
remember that, then you
so-
want to book another vacation. That's why.
yeah,
They
yeah,
are
well,
so
which is why
smart.
she's
They're
leaving.
so smart.
So
That's why if you smell mango, then we want you to remember our phone.
Yeah. That's smart
yeah,
to have like your signature scent
yes,
of the foam.
Yep.
Ha, I love that.
So
So he mentioned earlier too, like, so you went to college here?
I did
Sarah?
for a short time. I went to University of Northern Colorado. So
Okay, so this
Yeah.
was when you were living. Did you guys
so
meet in Michigan?
we actually did. We
Okay.
both grew up in the same hometown, but my parents got divorced when I was in high school. My dad lived out here in
Okay.
Colorado, so I came out and visited. So I kind of got to know Colorado a little bit.
So when you guys started talking about like find the sun, you were like,
Well,
I
it was
know where.
like I was like, listen, I know you want to marry me, but we have to move to Colorado because it's the best. And he was a little hesitant, but
I love my
I
hometown.
think I got him convinced that this is better.
I love my hometown, and I love being from Northern Michigan. I truly do. It is in the summer. There's no better place.
Mm.
I haven't found it. That being said, there's not much worse place to be than in the winter than in Northern Michigan as well too. So
It's a very short-lived.
it's a very
beautiful,
short-lived-
perfect window.
absolutely. So but yeah, we love it all. I
we
mean,
do.
we-
But so we met in Michigan, but I kind of traveled.
we're
back
5
and
years
forth a
we're
little.
5 years apart. So yeah, I was gone and graduated. I knew who she was. We've known her went to the same church, so I've known her forever. And then when she came back from college, I was like, oh, who's this girl again? So yeah.
Love it.
Yeah.
So-
So I'm actually the reason we moved to Colorado. 'Cause I was like, I
Perfect.
love it there. And he was like, all right, hesitantly, I dragged him out of Northern Michigan. And now we're not
And
going
18 years later,
back. Yeah,
obviously
we're not
it's worked
going
out.
back for
Yeah.
sure. So
But-
we've been married 23 years this year. And
Congratulations.
yeah, thank you. So
You're welcome.
It's
Yes.
Jewel.
Oh
at
yes,
first,
yeah,
okay?
yeah, yeah,
Right?
yeah.
That means that she's very patient.
Yes,
that's
yes,
exactly
that's
it.
exactly
So-
it.
And the kids keep it, I'm sure, fun and
Fun, yeah, that's the word.
They
That
keep
is
it
the word we were
amazing.
looking for.
There's always
Everyone's
chaos.
fun.
There's always something happening. Someone always has something to tell us, or a story, or a problem, or a something. So I've probably gotten 20 phone calls since I've been sitting here, I'm
like,
sure.
Mom, why are you not
Yeah, why-
answering?
Yeah.
But yeah, so
I
they keep
promise
us.
she's safe.
They keep us on our toes, but that's
Yeah.
okay. It's
Yeah.
fun and
I mean, and this, like I said, this is the first business we've done together. Sarah's primarily been a stay-at-home mom for most of that time. And then yeah, so over the last couple of years, we talked about some different businesses and just kind of kicked around some ideas, and finally this popped up, and I was just like, let's do this.
this will work.
Let's do this
Yeah,
together.
something
Fun.
And I
Mhm.
mean, and what we like is this is a business that we can grow old with. So I mean, you don't have to be young and you know,
We are still
athletic.
young.
I mean,
we're not old yet.
she's younger than I am.
Yeah.
We are
But
not old
but
yet.
you know what I mean? Like, it's something that, like,
You're as old as you feel.
Exactly.
And if you're doing foam parties with little kids all the time, like you'll never get.
I mean,
That's
honestly,
right.
like,
That's what I'm
this is a
hoping.
business we
Keeps
could have
us
for
young.
25 years and just completely enjoy it.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
and that's when we saw this. We're like, let's capitalize on this.
Right, and then you could expand to have like the different chapters and like different
We
areas.
can, and we can, yeah, I think over time it will develop into different things, and we can add packages, and we can add, you know, maybe different venues along the way, but we'll kind of see where it goes. Right now, I think that the foam is a great start.
Yeah. Another good idea too to get the word out. So, have you guys ever heard of Gary Vaynerchuk?
No.
Mm-mm.
Gary V. He's in charge of Gary V Media. He used to do like a wine channel back in the day. Anyway, he's kind of been like online in social platforms for a very long time, and he gives a lot of advice. And one of the things that he always talks about, I believe he calls it his 2 cent theory, something like that. Don't quote me on the actual name of it, but if you go on Instagram, so Instagram makes it easier to search for different things, right? And you can kind of do this for Facebook too. But if you go on Instagram and you search for people like in the local area or like kids parties, things like that, so you can see like people posting about parties and the conversation, like right, it'll pop up like on the search feed, and then you can kind of like interject in those conversations and just be like, oh my gosh, your next party, you should totally check out a foam party. Right. And then like that way, then it links them back to your page.
Okay.
But you're like giving them the ideas, like even if they're just, most people will post like, oh, we just had this great party with, you know, the blow up things or the slide or the whatever. Right. And you'll be like, oh my gosh, that looked like so much fun. Next time you should add foam party to it, whatever.
Yeah.
Right. Like just to kind of interject and get your name out there. Because one of the first things that happens, and I'm sure it happens to you, like if someone comments, you're like, who's this person?
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
And then you're going to go check them out.
Right.
So as long as your profile has some posts and it shows like what you do, then that's kind of like their way of like, it's like an indirect sale, right? They're not like, they don't feel like they're put on the spot like, hey, do you want to do business with me? And you just kind of like planted the seed, and then they get a chance to check out who you are.
That's
and
a good
potentially,
idea.
like, reach
I
out
like
to you.
that. That would be great.
So I do have an Instagram page that I use.
Mhm.
It's called Yo It's Greg, and it's dad jokes with my kids. Would this be? They hate it. I love it, and I think that's why people like it too.
I think the standard of dad jokes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Would that be a good way? Would that be good to kind of combined? Integrate them?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Like for when, like for people to do business with you, right? Like they're gonna want to know like your humor, like what you like what you're into,
Totally.
right? So like a Disney fanatic will be like, oh my gosh, they know Disney, like
Totally
they know
know
the
Disney.
experience, right? So like the more you give people the opportunity to really get a chance to know like who you are and like how you do business, that's how I choose who I do business
I just
with.
like to laugh and make people
All
laugh,
the time.
and
He
I'm
never stops.
and I'm good at it. See?
I don't know if she agrees.
She fell in love with me for my humor. She
Sure.
she
Yeah, that's
I think she
That's
grew a little
it.
tired of it. I used to tell people when people always ask, I said, you guys are 5 years apart. How'd you guys meet? And I'd always say, well, I graduated high school. I was driving by the middle school. She was going down the big twirly slide. And I'm like, I think I like that one. And see, she hates it. But no,
Doesn't sound
it's
good.
not even funny.
it's funny.
That doesn't sound good, especially in this
Yeah, that's true.
time.
Does
But,
not sound
yeah.
good.
But yeah, no, we
You could at least like bump it up to be like, oh, I saw her. She was a freshman coming down. the
Freshman.
slide,
There
you
you
know,
go.
at least
She was.
at least add a couple.
Sorry,
couple
probably
years.
inappropriate. But anyways, see,
I love it. And what was your Instagram for your dad joke?
Yo, it's Greg.
Yo, it's Greg.
Yes.
Okay, well, let's check that out. Love the dad jokes. I am so happy that you guys joined me here today. If anyone has any questions of anything you've heard, if you want to know more about foam parties, definitely check out their website. It's scrolling across the bottom here the whole time. Feel free to add any comments as well. If you have a question, like we'll monitor the comments over the next few days, so we'll get back to you with the answers. Any last words of wisdom that you guys would like to share? It could be foam related, it could be business related, it could be family related. Anything that you
I don't know.
Take time, enjoy, and laugh.
Yeah.
What's our motto? What's our foam motto?
Foam, friends, and fun.
Foam, friends, and fun. Yep. I love it. We all need a little more joy in our lives. Definitely to have a little bit more fun. I'm so grateful you guys joined me here today. This was super fun, and now like I'm trying to think. I wish I knew more like people that around town.
Yeah.
I'm just traveling, so I don't know anyone yet.
Well,
but
we
will
appreciate you
spread the
being
word.
here. So
Okay. Awesome, guys. Well, thank you so much for joining us, and reach out to them if you have any questions at all. Check out their website, spread the word. If you have any kids, know any parties, events coming up, I mean, foam works for everything. Pet adoption places, contact us. That'd be great.
That's great.
You guys have a fantastic weekend. We'll see you next episode.